In southeast Louisiana, floodwaters occasionally come with the territory. But if you own a home in Jefferson Parish that is flooded multiple times, you may qualify for a program to raise your house and reduce its risk of flooding. If 2 or more flood claims have been paid on your property within a 10-year period, you may be eligible for an elevation grant. FEMA's Flood Mitigation Assistance (FMA) grants are administered by Jefferson Parish and funded by the federal government to cover 75% to 100% of home elevation costs. Hundreds of parish homeowners have successfully participated in the program.
My name's Lloyd Hartman. Live in Metairie, and this is my house. We bought the house, I guess, about 3 or 4 years ago. I lived in Metairie during Katrina, and my house flooded in Katrina, and don't ever want to have to go through that again. So when the opportunity came, I looked into it.
The process for qualified homeowners begins with an application. Once the applicant is determined to be eligible, the parish submits an application of multiple applicants to the state, which in turn submits the application to FEMA for review. Approval could take upwards of 1 year. After grant approval, property owners will be invited to a kickoff meeting where they will meet elevation contractors and get details about required paperwork. Homeowners are asked to seek at least 3 bids from qualified contractors to perform the elevation work and complete necessary paperwork.
Once you pick your contractor, you go with who you're comfortable with.
Jefferson Parish determines the reasonable cost for the contractor and ensures the cost for the project will be eligible for the grant provided by FEMA. Engineering plans are designed and reviewed to ensure the project will be done to the proper specifications. Once the engineering and cost estimate are aligned and approved, the construction contract is signed and construction begins.
It's a messy process. They have to tunnel underneath your house and prepare for the house to get lifted, and that takes a long time. Then the lift goes really quickly. That was all done in a day.
Prior to the day of the lift, utilities are disconnected and homeowners move out for a few days while the lift is done. Relocation expenses are reimbursed by the grant.
I really had no expectations of the process. It was pretty smooth. I didn't have any difficulties meeting the requirements of the process. It wasn't anything difficult, so yeah, it was easy. It was easy.
In the post-construction phase, any extra work the homeowner chose to have done during construction is paid for out of pocket with a check. Finally, the homeowner submits an updated flood insurance declarations page.
When the bad weather comes, let it rain. I'm okay. It'll be good for the grass. So, definitely peace of mind.
As part of the home elevation process, Jefferson Parish incorporates residential stormwater management features which better equip the property to handle heavy rains in the future and retain runoff to help the drainage system, therefore helping other homes.
There's 3 different categories, and you have to pick one option in each category. So I picked a French drain on one side of the house where it captures rainwater and keeps it in the ground so it has time to soak into the ground. On the other side of the house, I have a little walkway that's also designed to hold water underneath the walkway. There's those spaces between the stones so the water can go through the stones and be stored below, bed of gravel. And then there's a rain barrel in the back that also captures water off the roof, and I can use that to water my plants. The results, I'm very happy with the results. I think the house looks great. I'm very happy with the work and the outcome.
For more information about home elevation grants, visit our website at jeffparish.net/flood.